Two international authors are in town to participate in storytelling sessions from today until Sunday. We have award-winning authors Kristin Roskifte and Håkon Øvreås who will be holding a session today at the mall in Taguig City and will also participate in the ongoing Manila International Book Fair. But before all that, Kristin and Håkon will first join us here in the studio. They'll be joined by William Jensen, First Secretary of the Norwegian Embassy in Manila. Good morning to you both, or good morning to everybody. In fact, it's a pleasure to have you, and it's such an exciting thing to be here for this Manila Book Fair, International Book Fair. Please tell us, how do you guys feel about being here with your books and going to have a reading session? Håkon, please.
Oh, it's really fantastic to come here to be invited to Philippines and participate to this these shows, and it's really crazy to come all the way from Norway.
I know, and all the way from Norway just last night, I think. It's midnight right now in Norway, if I'm not mistaken. How do you feel about being here, Kristin?
It's amazing and a great bonus to be able to meet readers from the Philippines.
Okay. Well, tell us about the books that you guys are going to be reading along for the people who will be attending. Let's start with you, Kristin. Your book, you've written it, you've illustrated it, if I understand correctly. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect during your reading.
Yeah, so this is a counting book where you count people.
Yeah.
So you start with a 0 and it gets quickly more and more busy. So you go from one single person to big groups and strange groups, different kind of groups.
It's
and
beautifully illustrated.
The group that we are all a part of.
I know, and everybody in fact does count. It's beautifully illustrated, lots of very vibrant in its approach. Do you enjoy both parts equally as much, writing and illustrating? You also illustrate for other authors, I believe.
Yes, absolutely. I very much enjoy the process doing the writing and the illustration in parallel, at the same time.
All right, Håkon, tell us a little bit about your book, Brune Brown. It's a trilogy, if I understand correctly, or part of a planned trilogy?
It is a trilogy in Norwegian, but in English version it's just this one.
Okay.
But it will come.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the subject matter.
I had this idea that in Norwegian, this is Norwegian, so it's the name of the boy is Rune, and the color is brun, so I combined it's a word play in Norwegian.
Right.
It's not translatable.
Okay. What's the subject matter though? Everybody it talks about being a superhero, if I understand it correctly.
He becomes a superhero that paints things brown. So brown or Brune in Norwegian is his superhero name. And he paints things brown to take revenge on some boys. So it's a book about revenge.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a good read. You do literature both for kids and adults. Is it hard to make that shift?
No, I don't think so. It's you have to take the kids very serious if you are able to write to kids, because they're really smart.
Right. Okay. and you do both prose poetry as well. Do you enjoy one discipline more than the other? Where are you now in terms of your
I really
craft?
enjoy writing for kids because then I'm much more freer and I can just invent
anything goes.
Anything, yeah.
Anything goes for kids.
And if it's done, if you're serious, don't pretend that they're not smart. Then you can really write anything and you can let your imagination flow. But if you write for adults, they're more serious.
But it works both ways. I mean, you can't treat kids like kids, but at the same time, you can't limit what you write. So I like it's quite an interesting approach. William, how important do you think it is for these two authors, important authors, to be here, and also to sort of start kids off reading in this day and age where we've always heralded that books are a dying breed. Everything's going to be digital, but yet books are here. They endure and they're important. Why do you think it's so important to start kids off reading?
Well, writing and reading are core skills you need in life, and especially now after a long and difficult pandemic, which has been particularly hard for the kids, been forced to stay at home. That has affected their ability to develop skills, social skills, education, mental health, etc. So we're really hoping that bringing these Norwegian authors here will be an inspiration to young people and parents to pick up books and start reading together.
Right. I mean, read together, enjoy the books together. Probably inspiration for many people to actually continue in the craft of writing books. There is a certain magic there. And really, we want to say thank you for doing what you do. And thank you for coming all this way out here to spend some time with our readers at the book fair. It's a real pleasure to have you guys. Looking forward to seeing what you guys will be presenting with our readers. From here, where else will you be going?
So now we're off to an event with UNICEF
Yep.
At a school here in Manila. And then this afternoon, there will be a live readout at Esamora at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
So be there. And then Kristin will be at the Manila International Book Fair at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Yep.
Håkon the day after at 6.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you.
Like I said, it's a pleasure to have you, and we're looking forward to reading along with you guys at the book fair. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was multi-awarded Norwegian author Kristin Roskifte and Håkon Øvreås, as well as the Norwegian Embassy of Manila, William Jensen. Thank you so much.